In today's Top 10 video, we're looking at the top 10 most hilarious products that are total scams. And in at number 10, it's got to be premium bottled water. The website Fine Waters, which presents itself as some kind of bizarre water tasting authority, begins with the sentence, "Water is not water," and somehow manages to go downhill from there. For the obscenely wealthy with far too much time and far too little common sense, gourmet bottled water can be purchased from all sorts of exotic locations around the world, from the glaciers of Iceland to rainwater from Tasmania, Australia. You too can purchase the luxury item known as water, transported from ridiculously remote locations in unnecessarily extravagant packaging, for the very reasonable price of up to $40 a bottle, plus your basic human dignity. Hey, well, at least people aren't paying for something as stupid as air, right? Oh no, because in at number 9, it's canned oxygen. Never before has it been so easy to prove to the world just how easily parted from your money you really are. The creators claim that by breathing in the oxygen, better sporting performance can be obtained thanks to the increase in alertness and overall virility granted by the unique formula of, well, oxygen. Number 8. Balance bands. $40 plastic wristbands with inset holograms which claim to improve your balance, along with your intelligence and mental clarity. They also offer improved healing, a stronger immune system, better circulation, and a sounder, quicker sleep. Oh, and it promises to delay your aging. We seriously could not make this stuff up. Just for the sake of our continuing sanity, we like to believe they were actually designed as brilliant and convenient visual aids to help distinguish morons from the general population. Number 7. It's crystal music healing. This is specially composed music purportedly containing encoded harmonic templates that activate and heal the deep and subtle levels of the human bioenergy matrix packaged in the form of beautiful classical music. We're guessing the lesson here is if you throw enough scientific and technical jargon into a single sentence, somebody is bound to go ahead and buy the hell out of your product, even at $15 a CD. Bonus scam points are for the following bold assertion. Science has demonstrated that all matter is held together at the subatomic level by strings of energy. This is known as the string theory. It is not a theory, however. It is a universal truth. Move over, quantum physicists, because the guys at Crystal Music Healing know this theory is the truth, and they have magical crystal music to prove it. Number 6. Extreme fuel treatment. Fuel which lowers ignition point of fuel by about 400 degrees, perfect for hopefully reinforcing the laws of natural selection. Were this claim true, it would result in an ignition point of treated petrol at around room temperature, not desirable when you're standing right next to it at room temperature, pouring dubious fuel treatment into your tank of combustible liquid. Number 5. HD Vision Wraparound Sunglasses. This is the perfect product for when reality just isn't realistic enough. These sunglasses supposedly offer better clarity and color in your everyday life, just like an HD TV. To be specific, they promise to make the world come alive in brilliant defined color like never before, crystal clear images so rich and vivid you won't believe your eyes. Wait 1 second, a product which enhances color and makes us question what we see with our very eyes? The whole pitch is starting to sound suspiciously like a drug deal. We think we'll just wait for the Blu-ray glasses. Number 4. BioDisc. Introducing the BioDisc, a glass disc which at $560 had better produce some astonishing claims. Don't worry though, it delivers. This device supposedly generates a catalytic conversion of energy, which extends shelf life of meat and vegetables, improves taste, maximizes body energy, enhances the immune system, calms and balances, assists in pain relief, rejuvenates cells, cures autism, and increases the drinking water energy level. Your guess is as good as ours on that one, of any liquid poured over the disc. Man, who needs stinky old medicine when you have a solid glass disc? Number 3. Water activation filter. The website claims that as we age, our body's ability to convert water into the necessary single-file alignment dramatically decreases. Our body's hydration becomes increasingly compromised. The website helps clarify what they mean with a useful diagram, and fortunately for this list, it is exactly as ridiculous as it sounds. According to the makers, water molecules need to be lined up in a damned conga line in order to properly hydrate our bodies. Perhaps making the molecules dance helps with that whole drinking water energy level thing. Number 2. Wattgate 381 Audio Grade Duplex Receptacle Outlet. A receptacle outlet which supposedly improves the quality of sound devices powered by it. To be clear, the receptacle outlet is the thing that electrical cords plug into. Boasting 24-karat gold plating and cryogenic heat-treated hardened contacts, this device is perfect for facilitating the unhindered flow of electrons, thus achieving better sound, more constant electricity, happier electrons. Damned if we know. Number 1. Magnet Slimming Patch. This tiny magnetic patch sits in the user's belly button, apparently the location of the body's thinnest belly wall, and produces magnetic waves which can pass through the skin 8 to 12 centimeters in depth and do the meridian massage. What precisely a meridian massage consists of remains a rather ominous mystery to us, but supposedly the product is applicable to simple obesity, puffiness, or caused obesity by obesity and other irregular people. Never mind the god-awful grammar there for a second. What the hell are other irregular people? We'd be lying if we said we weren't intrigued. So I really hope you enjoyed that video, and I'd love to know what you think of it, so please leave a comment below. I'm also going to link over to another video that you might enjoy, so just click on that thumbnail on the screen now, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we put out a new video 7 days a week, and you can also visit us online. Just go to TopTenz.net. Thanks for watching.